Beginning. The princess who made the galaxy tremble. My name is Kaylin Ward, a human xenobiologist whose most dangerous mission, until recently, was dissecting a highly venomous space worm. I lived quietly on Outpost Helion 6, a research station hovering at the edge of civilized space. No drama, no war, no royal politics. Which is why it made absolutely no sense that the princess of the Astral Dominion, one of the most powerful empires in the galaxy, showed up looking for me. Her arrival was something out of a myth. A colossal ship darkened the sky above the outpost, its hull glowing with shimmering silver veins. Sirens wailed. Every researcher panicked. Even the station commander started praying. The Astral Dominion didn't visit stations like ours. They conquered them. A boarding ramp descended, and then I saw her. Princess Lithera Solari. She was radiant, tall, silver-eyed, her hair floating like strands of living starlight. Her armor looked grown rather than forged, glimmering with shifting constellations. Every step she took resonated with authority, beauty, and danger. She stopped in front of me. "You are Kaylin Ward," she said, her voice smooth as music and sharp as a blade. My mouth went dry. "Yes, Your Highness." Her next words silenced the entire outpost. "I choose you." I blinked. For what? To be the father of my child. The universe froze. My colleagues stared. The guards tensed. And me? I wished desperately that someone, anyone, would explain what was happening. Why the galaxy cared. Lithera guided me into a private chamber aboard her ship. It was beautiful. Walls lined with shimmering crystalline trees, air filled with drifting particles of gold light. But the princess didn't waste time. "There is a crisis," she said. I swallowed. "A crisis that requires me?" "Perhaps," she replied. "My people are dying." I sat straighter. "Dying? How?" She hesitated, something no one expected from a Dominion princess. "For generations, the Astral Dominion has been unable to conceive children without complications. Our genetic line is collapsing. No known species has proven compatible." I frowned. "And you think humans might be?" Her silver eyes locked with mine. "Not humans. You." My chest tightened. "Why me?" She activated a hologram. It displayed my medical records, heart rate, genome map, immune responses. "You possess a rare genetic resonance," she explained. "One that aligns with my physiology. The compatibility is unprecedented." "So, you want me to help you create an heir?" "Yes," she said softly. "And if I refuse?" She exhaled, sadness flickering behind her gaze. "The Dominion collapses. My family line ends. And at least 7 war factions will tear the galaxy apart fighting for the throne." I stared. So it wasn't just about a child. It was about galactic stability. And somehow I, a simple human scientist, was the deciding variable. The choice. "I'm not rejecting you," I said slowly. "I just don't understand why me. Why not a stronger species? More advanced? More. Because none can survive the process," she said quietly. My blood ran cold. "Survive?" She nodded. "Astral offspring require intense energy during conception. Most species burn out. Humans are surprisingly resilient." "Oh, great," I muttered. "We're the cockroaches of the galaxy." She tilted her head, confused. "Cockroach? Never mind." Her expression softened. "I will not force you, Kaylin Ward. But I will ask you plainly, will you help save my people?" I had never been needed like that before. Not scientifically, not personally, not spiritually. But she was looking at me with such sincerity, such hope, that I couldn't walk away. I took a deep breath. "I'll help." Lithera's shoulders relaxed, relief washing over her features. Thank you. More than you know. Middle, the bonding ritual. I expected awkwardness. Cold medical procedures. Genetic labs. Instead, Lithra brought me to a sacred chamber known as the Celestial Womb, an ancient site filled with swirling lights and resonant crystals. This is where astral life begins, she explained. Our children are born of energy and biology combined. The ritual wasn't physical, it was harmonic. Two paired souls, resonating their energy through synchronized heartbeats, brainwaves, and emotional connection. We must attune, she said, stepping closer. To what? To each other. A surge of nerves hit me. And if we fail, the energy backlash will kill us both. I froze. That's not comforting. She smiled faintly. It is not meant to be. We sat opposite each other within a glowing circle. Her hands rested lightly atop mine. Her touch was warm, almost electrifying. Close your eyes, she murmured. I did. The room vibrated. A hum filled the air, soft at first, then powerful, like the song of a newborn star. Lithra's voice echoed in my mind. Kaelin, follow my heartbeat. I felt it, steady, deep, ancient. I matched mine to hers. Our energy signatures intertwined. The crystals brightened. Her breath hitched. You are stronger than I expected. That's a compliment, right? She let out a quiet laugh. Then, a surge of energy exploded between us. Light surrounded our bodies. The resonance peaked. The chamber roared with cosmic power. Lithra gasped. It's working. I squeezed her hands gently. Stay with me. I am here, she whispered. We pushed through the final wave of energy together. And then everything went silent. The crystals dimmed. The hum faded. Lithra's eyes fluttered open. A single glowing symbol appeared on her skin. A sign I didn't understand. We are attuned, she whispered. It is done. I exhaled shakily. We survived. We did more than survive, she said, touching her stomach. Life has begun. I stared. Somewhere between fear and awe. You mean? Yes, she whispered. I am with child. My legs nearly gave out. The galaxy reacts. News spread fast. Too fast. Within a day, every major power knew the truth. The astral princess was carrying a hybrid child, fathered by a human. And the galaxy erupted. Some species celebrated. Some panicked. Some demanded answers. War factions declared the child an abomination. Religious groups called it a prophecy fulfilled. Genetic guilds offered insane amounts of money for research access. Human governments panicked, unsure if I'd broken interstellar law or saved humanity. Lithra spoke to the Dominion Council. This child will unify worlds, she declared. Not divide them. But many didn't believe her. Threats poured in. One faction in particular, the Voidborn Tribunal, declared that the hybrid child must be destroyed before birth. Their message was simple. A mixed heir is a corrupted heir. We will cleanse the throne. I felt sick. Lithra remained calm, her voice icy. They will try to kill us, but they will fail. I stared at her. You're not afraid? Terrified, she whispered. But not for myself. For our child. I swallowed hard. The weight of that responsibility crushed me, but also awakened something fierce inside me. I'll protect you both, I said softly. She looked at me, truly looked at me, and a warmth lit her eyes. I believe you. The attack. It happened during the night cycle. Explosions rocked the palace. Alarms howled. Guards rushed through halls. The Voidborn had infiltrated the capital. I grabbed a plasma spear from a fallen guard. Lithra stood behind me, her armor shimmering into existence in a flash of light. Stay behind me, I shouted. She smirked. I am a princess, not porcelain. 3 assassins burst in, tall, shadow-skinned beings with glowing crimson eyes. They lunged. I blocked the first strike. Lythra blasted the second with a bolt of silver energy. But the third, he aimed directly at her abdomen. The unborn child. No, I roared, diving forward. My spear plunged into his chest before he could strike. The assassin collapsed. Lythra froze. You protected our child. I panted. Of course I did. Her voice trembled. No one has protected me like that in years. Another explosion rattled the room. We ran. Through burning corridors. Past fallen guards. Toward the palace's inner sanctum. Assassins appeared at every turn. We fought side by side. We survived. But barely. By the time reinforcements arrived, we were cornered in the heart of the palace, panting and bloodied. Lythra touched her stomach. I feel it, she whispered. Our child is strong. I placed my hand gently over hers. We'll keep them safe, I swore. No matter what. Ending. The child who changed the stars. Days later, the Dominion gathered for an emergency assembly. Rumors had spread everywhere. The people expected fear. They expected shame. Instead, Lythra stepped onto the central platform with me beside her. Her voice echoed through every star system. My people, she began. For centuries, we have been dying. But no longer. She lifted my hand. Gasps echoed across the chamber. This human, this man, has given us hope, life, and a future. Whispers rippled like a tidal wave. Some call our child a threat, she continued. I call them a miracle. She placed her hand over her heart. And I choose him, not just as the father of my child, but as my partner. I nearly choked. Partner. I whispered. She smiled softly. Yes, Kaelin. Our fates are bound. The chamber erupted. Some in outrage. Most in awe. But Lythra didn't falter. She raised her voice. This child will unite the galaxy, not divide it. Her silver eyes glowed with power. And anyone who threatens them will face the full fury of the astral dominion. Silence swept the assembly. One by one, leaders began to kneel. Not to me. To her. To us. Later, on a quiet balcony overlooking the stars, Lythra slipped her hand into mine. You have given my people something they lost centuries ago, she whispered. What's that? I asked. Hope. Her eyes softened. And for that, I will cherish you for the rest of my life. I swallowed hard. I don't know if I'm ready to be a father, or a royal, or all of this. She leaned gently against me. Neither am I, she admitted, but we will learn, together. I wrapped my arm around her. The stars shimmered above us, and for the first time in my life, I wasn't afraid of the future, because the future, our future, was glowing quietly inside her. And the entire galaxy would one day know the truth. A human and an alien princess brought a new era into existence. Not through power, not through conquest, but through something far more powerful. Life, hope, and love.